The World Pizza Champions, it's an international pizza team that competes across the world in pizza contests. We help speak and do a lot of, we just push the craft of pizza forward. And I am the president of that organization as well as an owner of Andolini's Pizzeria.
And we've asked Mike to be here today because Saturday we are attempting to break the Guinness World Record for eating pizza simultaneously. But
Yes.
we'll ask Mike to say a few things about it, open up questions, and then we'll open up with Coach.
We're going to attempt a Guinness World Record, not just any world record, but Guinness is the legit standard, and they have a record which is the most amount of people simultaneously eating a choice of 3 pizzas, fully consuming them in the course of 15 minutes or less for 2 slices of pizza and a drink. Currently, the record is at 1,050. We are looking to destroy that record, and we are going to do this Saturday here in the University of Tulsa.
Questions?
I got several. First of all, how'd this come about? Whose idea was it? What made it happen?
The World Pizza Champions, we're going to do also simultaneously, unrelated to this, the most amount of cookbook authors on a cookbook ever. All of these guys who are industry leaders in their own right, not just any pizza makers, these are the best in the world, are coming to make a cookbook with me. And while we're here, because we're gluttons, we said, let's take on a Guinness record. And we thought this was a layup of a record. It's not. This is a logistical nightmare. But with all the pizza know-how that we have at the helm and all of our stores, we know that we could pull this off to simultaneously make these pizzas. I can't just start making pizza today. It's got to be abiding by the health department. So it has to be only so old. So we have to, having that many pizzerias cooking that much pizza that quickly and then having it arrive here is what makes this so hard. That's why people rarely beat this record. And we thought we could do it, and we believe we will.
Do you have any idea what kind of the amount of like toppings and dough and money dough, how much is this going to cost to do?
Well, the amount of money it's going to cost to make and labor and everything, that's not really where our head's at. Our head is, we don't want to charge people for it. We want people to come pay the $5 to come to the game, enjoy Tulsa, enjoy this great team, and then on top of that, if they want to, if they have souls, they could donate to Make-A-Wish. That's on the record. If you have a soul and you get free pizza and you get a Guinness record, if you could spare a few dollars for Make-A-Wish, great. And we have real Make-A-Wish kids who are going to be here. We're going to send someone to LA to be in the Netflix show Wednesday, and other kids are going to go to Disney World based off what we do here in Tulsa this Saturday.
Do you have any idea how much like toppings and pounds of dough?
How many pounds of over 1,200 pounds of cheese, the amount of 8 ounces times 3,000 carry the one. I know how many cases I'm working with, and I did that math already. But it's going to be. We're also going to have pepperoni, sausage, and cheese, and as our 3 choices. So it'll be a lot of pizza, but we make a lot of pizza every day. That's not the pizza part's not the hard part. Having all the people arrive simultaneously, and you can't eat part of it. You can't just, oh, that was delightful, throw the crust away. If they do not eat the crust, if they do not drink every ounce, Guinness has a hard rule that there's no food waste allowed. You waste food, you're DQ'd. We also have to have a judge for every 50 people. So again, the logistics of this get way harder than, okay, it looks like everyone had a good time, go home. No, it's very thorough.
And my last question. Why did you decide to team up with TU to do this?
Really, we had been looking at venues for a while, and we thought it's serendipitous that it landed on the day that we're going to be here against Tulane. We also know the student body, it's going to invigorate the student body. It's a baked-in audience. It's indoors in January in Oklahoma, so the stars aligned on it.
Where are these judges coming from? And I question their qualifications a little bit. I think I'd be really good at it, though.
Well, the official Guinness judge is the official judge. Then we have what's called a steward, which will be made up of, they have to not be employed by me or related to me. And we have gotten people that are affiliated with TU, people that are with certain volunteer groups. So they will be the stewards who basically verify and sign their name, on a document that I saw everyone fully consume their pizza, fully drink their drink for every about 50 people or every row or so.
Was there a moment during this planning process that you were like, "This was a mistake"? Like this is a lot that we've signed up for.
I've been in the pizza game 18 years. I get kicked in the gut twice a day. I don't think about things in terms of what I shouldn't have done as much as what's the next move to make sure this gets done.
How many boxes of pizza do you think it'll end up being?
So here's the caveat to it. Like logistics again. If I deal with the box and I'm serving it out of the boxes, it's not going to work. So we are putting it into individual sealed containers with the instructions on top of it that each person will get. So it'll be a 7-inch tin like what you get when your rice and beans in at the Mexican restaurant. That's what we did because we're geniuses at figuring out logistics. And we said that's going to be a lot easier than folding multiple thousand boxes.
And how confident is this record going to be, made this weekend?
I am a not a cocky man, but a confident man. What's the likelihood? It's a very high likelihood. We're not in the business of failing.
One more. I got one more. So this one's for Coach Conklin. Well, actually, Coach, I saw you watching intently here the whole time.
I love pizza. So
What was going through your head when you were hearing these answers?
well, I think it's great. I love the confidence, and we're going to share in that confidence, and we want to do everything we can to help. I know I was on the radio show this morning promoting it. We were at the MLK parade yesterday with our students promoting. I mean, we were partners, love Andolini's, and super excited about this.
And you have a few minutes before the game to be one of the people that eat the 2 slices.
Absolutely, I'm going to make sure of it. Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 p.m. So just so we're clear on, we want everyone here at 5 p.m. If you're at first in line, the first 1,000 students are getting this sweatshirt. The first 1,000 non-students are getting a sweatshirt. You're then getting a game for $5. You're getting free pizza from Andolini's, and then at 5:45 the attempt will start. That's what we're planning on as of right now. It'll go for 15 full solid minutes. You might down your pizza in 2 minutes, but you got to stay there. Finish your pizza, finish your drink. In case that wasn't enough pizza, after that, we're having a secondary pizza party in the practice gym with all of my pizza friends making pizza and beer for sale from Marshall. And then you're going to go to this game, a Guinness World Record holder, theoretically, and that could go on your resume forever. That's your choice. But we will provide that for $5 to a TU game. I've sold things in my life, and I don't feel this needs to be oversold. I think it's been sold enough, but the X factor is be here early. You can't walk in at 5:30 and think you're going to get your spot. Come in early, and we look forward to seeing Tulsa show out.
All right, last one for the both of you regarding this. What is the best pizza then?
Of all time, or
Just what you're going to be providing on Saturday then?
sausage, cheese, and pepperoni is our basics. Again, this is not about avant-garde. This is about getting it done. Now, once you go down into I'll say this. When we go into the practice room, we're going to try and feed these people more pizza, which is a whole other thing. But the people that are going to be here, Tony Gimignani, guy who's been on the Tonight Show, just did the master class, like the master class. He's here. Tony Triano, Tony Bergala, Tony Ceramelli, Tony Scardino. These are all real names. And Jeff Smokovich. All these people will be here making pizza, and it'll be all for a great cause. So we're looking forward.
Any other questions?
Yeah. Is there any other sweaters available for the media to promote the event?
You got more swag? I think you got to put your pizza pants on and come Saturday.
You know what? 5:45 looks like a good live shot opportunity. You know, it's 6 to top or 6:20. You know.
And if you want to let your
Shot opportunity.
if you want to let your affiliates know in New York or LA that do national press, we're not mad about that. If you want to do that too.
Anything else for Mike? Mike, thank you.
Thank you all.
For the run, so.
All right, guys. See you Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Coach.